Good morning. Isn't this a beautiful day? This is what Spirit meant for us, to allow for the day to lead us. The beauty of the sunrise, the beauty of the sun once it comes out, the fresh air. It has been difficult, and we're just learning and experimenting with what's going to be the most appropriate for us. Spirit is simply asking, be in a comfortable, casual place. I love my coffee, so I poured myself a cup and decided to sit outside. This is the first day within the time that we've begun that has actually allowed for me to come back into synchronization with what I had agreed with Spirit. The beginning of the day was to allow for a sharing that would give us a direction. And I am truly enjoying this moment. And it's these moments that we've got to cherish. There are many things that are going to come to us. And I know that formality is very much a part of today's society. We meet many people, and if they are new, it is always first, let us protect ourselves. But we've also got to be very aware that in that exchange, we've got to allow for that ability of the telepathy, the sensitivities to come forth. I truly feel good today. From the beginning of this process, my agreement, and when I say my agreement, I want you to also be aware that you also chose to have an agreement with this spirit source. But we need to support each other in maintaining that forward motion. And it was my agreement with Spirit that I would go out and walk every day. And I've done that now for 7 days. And this morning, it felt that I was ready to step up just one more notch. So I put my running shoes on and I ran 2.5 miles. It's not much, but it allowed for me to feel that I am allowing for the improvement. And this is where we've got to come into an understanding with Spirit. The more we put the effort forth, the beauty of the giftings continue, giving me the ability to sit and know that I am speaking to you at a time that I had initially intended to in the morning. Within the last several days, it's become difficult because the day has just been filled with so much activity, and my time of discussion with you has always been at about 11:30 at night. But now I get the chance to be able to sit here and know that I come back in line with Spirit. And you must also be aware of those agreements and know that it's not written in stone, but it is for you to have some responsibility to be able to bring yourself into a better place. Let yourself have that ability to just enjoy the beauty. Let yourself be in a quiet moment where you can say, I am happy. There are many people out there that are going to be critics. And they're going to bring challenge to you. It's a given. So you must strengthen yourself and just allow for yourself to reinforce what you have awoken. This is a seeding time. And to this point, I have been thinking and reflecting over what is that, the theme that Spirit is putting through to us. What would be the word, if we're to find just one word of what we're going through? The name of this series is transformational. But there has to be something more that is going to be custom to you so that you can relate to it and resonate and know that there are ways that you must bring yourself into a clarity and illumination with spirit. I am honoring the time that I have with people. I speak with them. But I speak not from a place that is teaching, but more so in the place that is sharing. Speak to me. Talk to me of what you know, what has your experiences been. And in turn, my response will be, well, this is my experience. But it's to honor everything that is coming. And it continues to come. When I speak to you the day before I actually upload. But I must, within that speak, get a sense of what is coming. What am I sensing that is coming up within that following day? And how I know what is coming is to be able to take a look around. And when I see that spirit is expressing itself in its most beautiful ceremonial way, I know that that is what is in store for us. Today I get a chance to travel up to the mountains and speak to some very powerful people who are very connected to the land. But I say that simply because you are also connected to the land, and that's where I want for you to bring in that reinforcement today. Connect with this that is beneath us, that Mother Earth. It infuses into us all that it needs to, but we need to be sensitive enough to it to be able to realize that that is what it is saying. But it's this that is there for us to be able to walk upon, to be able to have that ability to share within, and know that it's going to ultimately enrich us, bless us, strengthen us. And it is beautiful just to share in simple words. Within the last day, I heard many speakers who are brilliant with their ability to speak. The words that they pulled out was quite impressive. But in my heart, I had to realize that, is that going to be understood by everyone? And I knew, too, that within the teachings of each one of the speakers, I sensed that they all had a common message. There was a love, there was a respect, there was an honoring of this creation that we call the Mother Earth. And it's up to each one of us as we hear these, as we are witnesses and experiencing the things that are coming through each day. Allow for it to come through and let it go through heart's sieve. And what comes through is going to be that essential oil that would allow for you to share to all those that are around, and speak it in a way that's going to be understood by those that you are in connection with. But I don't want for you to reinforce separation. I want for all of us to have the ability to be in any circle that we desire, and know that there really should not be boundaries, and that we listen, we hear, we resonate, we share with those that we are comfortable with. But in that same moment, for the various circles that we may be in, we're still going to be with those that are our immediates, those that don't have the luxury to be in those circles that you've got that ability to be in. So you're going to sit and share and let the coffee come forth. Be in a comfortable place that allows for the person to be free of expression. And know that within that expression, there's going to be a beauty of sharing. There's so much that's happening in this time right now. But we're so blessed to be in a time where you have made a commitment to say, I am cleansing, I'm making anew, I am seeding, I wish to be the best reflection of you, Great Spirit. I honor you. It is another beautiful day. Let it be in the best way possible. And you always know that when you do, Spirit smiles upon you, and therefore the blessing is there. Ma ham okyo.